You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and Subject on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you for a Let's Play episode of Love the Exalt. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chaining, we're up, and let's go. I do believe the next game was already, yep, it's in the process of beginning. Okay. Seekers, Gnome, Imp, Chef, Dead Ghost, Tank, and Mimi. The train's internal clock chimes midnight. Protection runs out for Mimi, Tank, Pet, and Suit. As promised, Dead Ghost reveals the hint to Guardian and Mimi separately. Suit is half asleep, all crumpled up with his face smushed against the wooden boards of the bunk room floor, next to the hole under the bed. Imp is still wide awake next to him. He's really starting to look unwell. Arr! Inky pecks his spectacles. Is something the matter, Your Majesty? Below them, Guardian exits the blackout garden. She limps with one shoulder against the wall. Man. That's right. Suit checks his pocket watch. It's midnight. According to Mimi, she must have received the hint. Suit looks at Inky. She cocks her head and looks right back at him. Let's try it. Suit uses the ability Sense Thought. Target Guardian, depth, 1 second. Uh-oh. Huh! So it was only a 4-letter word. Enkidu, I beseech you, please go off. She casts an infinite shadow of the silent gray raven, muffling what he says next from Imp and from the officiary. The hint I just plucked from the tangled pit of Guardian's mind. Unless I misinterpreted anything, it seems to me that the hint says... The monster is a girl. Guardian doesn't even make it out of the anteroom before Dancer emerges from the shadows and body blocks her. Suit and Imp hold their breath. The officiary is asleep beside them. Dancer eyes the dark passageway to the blackout garden behind Guardian, who's barely able to stand from her wounds. No one seems to be in there. Tell me the hint right now or I'll kill you. Oh, shit. Chains. Objectia. What the fuck? Chains. What the hell? What does this mean? Chains. Chains. Fuck. I still have protection, you don't. Then I'll kill Mimi. You don't even know where she is. It will take me 3 seconds to incapacitate you and find her first. Go ahead and do it then. I'll never, ever submit to a bitch like you. My resolve will not allow it. Guardian pushes past Dancer, one boot clunking out of time with the other. Dancer gets a whiff of some very pungent perfume, or perhaps Guardian was dragged through something foul when Johnny took her. Or perhaps Guardian should have taken that shower she needed at noon. Guardian lurches on her injured leg and her foot hits a bad angle. She thuds sideways against the wall. Ugh! Dancer slides up next to her in a quick straight line, like the shadow of a falling object. This is the last time I will ask you. Guardian, what does the hint say about the monster? A cabin door beside them shunts open. Who's... Old Dancer is distracted, an oar juts from the wall and sweeps lateral, catching Guardian in the stomach and hauling her towards the anteroom. She coughs blood all the way down the walkway. From his hiding spot inside the wall, Johnny pulls her through the door to the front cabin, down into the endless black hallway. Dancer pursues, but she stops at the threshold to the forbidden cabin. Who was that? Is he antagonizing me? Dancer spins 180 on her heel and scours the cabin for Mimi. What the devil is going on there? She was pulled into the black hallway. Guess that's technically not the front cabin, but still. The flashpoint is upon us, and yet we can't group up under these conditions. Half of us are at risk of death if we do. Suit consternates himself? Okay. Miss Officiary, wake up! Oh, what can we even do? What's going on now? Did someone die? Ah, I know. Should we not muzzle Dancer with your ability, Order? Let's theorycraft condition for a restriction like, you may not kill anyone. Perhaps we can extend her time to kill beyond that quick-sure 3-second wind-up. What about, you may not kill anyone unless you tell 3 individual people your intention beforehand or some such? Suit, ew, what the fuck? What's repulsing you? Really don't see a problem with that? It's a fucked up thing to do to a person. What did she even pull to get you two so shaken up? Does she have a global touch of death AoE or something? It doesn't matter. I agree with you, Em. I promised I wouldn't boss anyone around anymore. I told you all I was no longer in authority on this train. What I meant by that, Suit, is that I refuse to cast order on any of you unless absolutely necessary. Boy, she wakes up fast. Physically restraining people is one thing. How would you feel if I reached into your neurons and placed a stopper at the point where your will intersects with reality? I suppose I would feel quite violated. Perhaps it's best if we save your ability for emergencies only, then. Suit furrows his brow. I do hope Guardian ends up alright. I couldn't quite hear their conversation, but it seemed tense. How much longer are we going to have to hide up here? I'm not sure. But, hider or not, if I hear the sounds of a fight down there in any capacity at all, I'm going to drop down through this hole a second time. Not in here either. Tank lifts one of the lounge chairs with one hand and checks underneath, but no sign of her. Where the fuck? Where'd she fucking go? Is she that scared of me? Just 'cause I'm a seeker? I mean, you're a hider, but you're still sticking with me. I think she's got more to be scared of than you, Tank. Phuh. Pet trots up to Tank and puts one paw on his shoe, which feels unstable against his paw pad. Did you get notification? Did you get my invitation to partner? Yeah, I accepted that shit hours ago. Am I supposed to feel more buff or something? I feel like nothing's different. I think the first day is pretty slow, but the feeling of being best friends forever and always having each other's back will start to ramp up tomorrow morning, hopefully. Tank drops his ass onto a lounge chair and puts his face in both paws. Ugh, fucking goddamn son of a bitch! Got this feeling, Pet. I got this feeling like we're at the end of a logging party and now we gotta go head home and deal with the hangover or something. Like, shit's gonna start to change after this point. There ain't no way we can do nothing to get her back to happy times ever again. Pet shows his belly. It's okay, Tank. Things are pretty tense tonight, but just wait till Chef and Healer get out.
Guess I'll be happy to see the boys again, yeah.
Me too. Maybe we can even form a proper four-way alliance with them. Healer will be down at least. I'm sure of that. I can't really get a read on Chef yet, though. He's a bit obfuscatory.
Ha! He'll be down. Don't be wary of him, Pet. He's just a tough guy like me.
Heh.
Speaking of me, though, Pet, I gotta admit something to you.
Pet cocks his head. Yeah?
I'm the monster.
No, you're not. Don't pull my leg like that.
Metaphorically, I mean.
Oh, that's deep.
I feel like I thought I was gonna help reveal at least one power clown on the guest list of this Who's Gonna Kill You masquerade ball, but I didn't have it in me to hunt her down. I saw her face. Now everyone's scared we're gonna get slapped up by the chin by a damn oar. Even right now, Pet, I think I'm still mid-fuck-up. One of these cabins we peek into, you're gonna get one-shot by a seeker.
But Mimi might not come out of hiding unless he sees me with you.
I know, I just can't, man, I gotta protect you. I gotta protect you, man. I feel like every time I try my best to make shit worse than a big AoE around me.
Oh, goodness. What's with your shoes, Tank?
Huh? Ah, you're doing that same strat I did with you this afternoon. Distracting me, are you?
Tank looks at his shoes.
Never mind them, but what I was saying was, I just feel like...
Stay on topic, partner. What's with your shoes? Sometimes they look like hiking boots and sometimes they look like dress shoes. What's up with that, huh?
Want to hear about my fucking shoes, do you?
Tank gets up and shakes himself out. He scoops Pet into his arms and Pet claws the rest of the way up onto Tank's shoulder.
Let's keep looking for Mimi, and I'll tell you all about them.
Okay.
What the fuck? That was quick. Ugh, fuck it. Some of these games are just a little too difficult.
Mimi has been breathing the stuffy, musty air under one of the cherry cabin seats for hours. Her points of detachment are stiff. She checks her battery, and she has 5 minutes left until she passes out. Alright. Okay, Mimi, you can do this. I just have to plug my tail into the wall. Surely I can manage from this position. She cranes her neck to look down at her feet. She wiggles her tail. She can't even see it in the dark. Just need to scoot my arm over here and maybe stretch my leg out. She still can't see it. This won't work. I have to get out of my hiding spot just for one quick second. I just have to plug my tail into the socket, crawl back under here, and I'll be good. She slips one leg out from under the seat. She slips the other leg out. She pulls her torso free and breathes in the fresh, cool cabin air. Oh, shit. Dancer enters the cherry cabin. Oh, shit. Oh, frick. Hello. I'll be blunt. You have no ticket and no badge. If I had to guess, and I may just have to while this game is active, I would guess that you are the monster, Mimi. Dancer extends a paw. However, I'm not sure about that. Is the monster alive or not alive as you are? Does the monster have a ticket or not? Can the monster equip badges? If so, do they equip one recently, or do they have some amount of XP? Dancer helps Mimi to her feet. What I want from you is the hint. That's all. No. Just tell me the hint, and I'll leave you alone. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!